Hey everyone, I'm filming this class from Kenya, Africa. I had to move inside because it was really rainy here at the coast where I am, and so I had to come in my room to film this class for you. This is a full standing class, no sitting. It's really great for people who have a hard time getting up and down off the mat. You can just do these standing poses. And if you want extra balance, you could always use a wall or a chair to help with balance. And let's start with our warm-up, shall we? Inhale, reach your arms up over your head, interlock your thumbs together. And then you're going to start just by folding over to the left. Really try to reach your arms as long as you can, then over to the right. Not huge side folds or side bends right now. Just trying to do a little stretch on each side, over to the right, and then to the left, and back over to the right. To the middle, reach up, long, get taller, stretch, and release the arms all the way down. Behind your back, you'll interlace your fingers, lift your head and your sternum up to the ceiling, try to slide your arms away from your body, arching through your back, squeezing your shoulder blades towards each other, release down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, interlace the fingers, flip the palms up to the ceiling, drop your head back and stretch, looking up. Big lengthening stretch and release down. Interlace your fingers together, press your palms forward, round your spine. You'll bend your elbows and look up to the ceiling as you arch your back. Exhale, press, tuck the pelvis, round the back. Inhale, arch as you lift and look up. Push the arms forward, round the spine. And then arch, lift, look up, bend the elbows. Straighten and press forward. Stay there. Lean over to the right to stretch out your left side body. Come to the middle. And other side, lean to the left to stretch the right side body. Back to center. And then stand all the way up, reaching the palms of your hands up to the ceiling, growing nice and tall. And then drop the arms down. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, drop the arms down as you curl and round your spine, tucking in. Inhale, straighten the spine, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, curl and round it down. Again, big sweep up as you inhale. Exhale, curl your back as you round down, bend your knees. Inhale, reach the arms out to the side, and now curl, round it forward, and stretch the arms to the side. Your left arm reaches right and over to stretch to the right, back to center. Now your right arm reaches overhead, fold over to the left. Up and over, back to your T. Repeat all of that again. Curl and round, arms come forward, make a big circle. Straighten the spine, reach the arms to the side. Left arm up and over, stretch to the right. Center, right arm up and over, stretch to the left. Lift back to center. Again, curl, round forward, big circle with the arms. Stretch them back out to the T. Left arm overhead, fold your body to the right. Stand back up, arms to the T. Right arm up and over, stretch to the left. And back to the T. Release your arms down to your sides. Good. Sweep the arms forward and up, overhead, and back down. So they're just going in that forward plane, reaching all the way up, stretching the shoulders, sweep back and keep reaching the arms back behind you as far as you can. Sweep up, overhead, and then down and back behind your body. Release the arms, stretch them out to the side, step your feet wide apart, parallel. Bend the knees, reach up and over, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Arms come down. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, bend and sink. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend and sink. Parallel position. Arms out to the T. Stand tall, side stretch. Over to the right, left arm goes over. Back to the T. Same thing we did. Over to the left, reaching the right arm. And back to center. Up and over, stretch to the right. Back to your T, right arm overhead to stretch. Lift the arm back overhead, find center. Now same thing, but we're going to bend the right leg, stretch to the side, come back to center. Bend the left leg as you stretch over and center again. Reach over to the right, bend your right leg, back to center, reach to the left, bend the left leg, back to center, one more time. Bend your right leg, reach to the right, back to the middle, bend the left leg, reach over to the left, and back to the middle. Release your arms all the way down. Turn your feet out from your hips. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, bend, sink the tailbone between your legs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend your legs. Arms cross. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tailbone straight down, cross the arms. Come back to the T, side stretch over to the right. Find center. Side stretch left. Find center. Same thing, but in a turned out position with your legs. Side stretch right and center. Side stretch left and center. Bend the right leg, side stretch. Back to center, bend the left leg. Back up to center and over to the right. Bend the knee, make sure it's turning out to the pinky toe, not coming to the big toe. Bend to the left. And back to the middle again, right and center and left and center. Bend your knees, sink straight down, hands right above your knees. Push your knees back. Try to drop the tailbone down to the floor, taking a stretch in this wide squat. Now release your body down, round it back up, but keep your legs exactly where they are. Arch to release your body forward. And then round it back up, starting at the lower body, coming up to the upper body. Arch and fold, curling around from the low spine to the top of the head. Arch, release your body down, and stretch the legs this time to stand all the way up. Arms back out to your T. Bend your right leg, but lift your heel and just pulse into that. Again, checking that you're tracking your knee over your big toe, and it's not rolling forward of your big toe. Release down, switch, lift the left heel and pulse into that left side. Bending and a little release. Pulse and release. Pulse and release. Both heels down. Slowly release your arms. Take a breath. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Big stretch. Exhale, bend the knees. Sink down, arms cross. Stay low, arms to the T, right heel lifts, and then you're going to shift side to side, going right, and then shifting up and over to left, popping the right heel, shifting, popping the left. So only one heel is up at a time, and you're just shifting side to side, trying to maintain the levelness of your head so you're not bobbing up and down. Come back to center, and now little pulses down there, just little. Making sure that your body is over top of your hips. Your belly is nice and tight. And just gently pulsing, opening those knees out back to the toes. Stay low, hold it there. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, reach the arms back out to your T. Turn the left foot in, the right foot stays out. Reach over your right leg, arm comes down to the shin, left arm to the ceiling, triangle. Stacking the shoulders on top of each other, and then continue to reach that arm till it points to the right wall. You can look up to your fingers. Stack it back over your shoulder, your bottom shoulder, so it's a straight line. And stand all the way up, back to your T. Switch sides, rotate the right foot in, turn your left foot out. Reach over your left leg, hand to shin, top arm up to the ceiling, triangle pose. Sweep the arm over to reach the fingertips all the way to point to the left wall. Stretching, keeping the shoulders in line with each other, trying to keep that two-dimensional shape. Stack the shoulders back on top of each other, arm reaches back up to the ceiling, and then stand back up to the T. Rotate your left foot inward, parallel feet, hands onto your waist. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, from your hips, fold all the way forward, allowing the crown of your head to release to the floor, and then starting at your low back, round yourself all the way back up to standing. Try to keep your legs straight here. Arch and fold it down, pulling your belly to your thighs. And then tailbone tucks under as you start to round up piece by piece through your spine. arch, lean forward, send your hips back, and round yourself up out of that forward fold. All the way back to standing. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, drop them to your sides. Reach the arms back out to your T. Turn your right foot out. Your left foot stays forward. Inhale, reach forward. Find your triangle pose again. Left arm up to the ceiling. Two-dimensional shape, body over your back leg. Flip your palm backwards. Bend your elbow and slide your arm back behind your back. Keep trying to open that top shoulder to open up through your spine, adding a little twist. Release the arm. Reach it back overhead. Triangle. And now you'll rotate your back hip in so both your toes are pointing forward, your hips are square, your shoulders are square. Hands come down on either side of your front foot. Lengthen the spine, stretching here in your pyramid. Rotate the back foot out. Find your triangle pose again, lifting the left arm up to the ceiling. And stand up tall. Switch feet. Turn the right foot in, the left foot out. Reach over your left leg, hand to the shin, top arm to the ceiling, triangle pose. Rotate your palm behind you, bend your elbow, slide your hand behind your back, twist and open up through your chest. Looking to the ceiling, back arm lifts back up overhead, fingertips to the ceiling. Rotate, turning your hips forward, finding your pyramid, lengthening your spine. Try to keep both your legs straight if at all possible. And your spine nice and long. Square hips, square shoulders, looking forward and pulling the belly towards your thigh. Rotate your back foot out. Bottom hand on your shin or foot. Top hand reaches to the ceiling, back to your triangle. And stand back up. Turn the left foot in, hands to your waist. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, forward fold, folding down belly to thigh. And then again, just like we did, rounding back up to a standing position. Inhale, arch and fold all the way down. Exhale, find the rounding of the spine as you come back up. Inhale, arch and fold it down. Exhale, roll the spine to stack your vertebrae on top of each other. Your head's the last thing that comes up. Take a breath and lift up onto your toes, lifting the heels off, balancing on your toes. Make sure you're not rolling to the pinky toe side. We want to keep our ankle straight. So our weight should be over our big toe. Step your feet together about hip distance apart, parallel. Sweep the arms up, inhale, touch the palms. Exhale, come right down to your heart. Again, inhale, reach the arms out and up, palms touch. Exhale, drop them down your midline. One more time, inhale, sweep the arms up, touch, and exhale, arms come down. Shift the weight forward, lift up onto the balls of your feet. Same thing, balance here. Don't roll out to the pinky toe. Make sure you're tracking right over your big toe. Ankles stay straight. Lower back down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Sit your hips back to sit down like you're sitting in a chair. Your weight will be onto your heels, and your knees are not going past your big toes. They're behind your toes, so you should be able to see your toes. Turn your head to look side to side, just to release out your neck a little bit. Keep those arms reaching up towards the ceiling. Sink a little lower and pulse, pulse. Little pulses there, just going a little deeper, working into your quads and your legs a little bit more. Keep reaching those arms up, sinking back and pulsing it out. Stay low, sweep the arms back and up, straighten your legs. Inhale, arms lift overhead, palms touch. Release the arms down to the side. Exhale, and arms draw up to prayer in the middle. Again, sweep the arms out and up, parallel arms, sit the hips back, find that chair pose, sinking down, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. Check that your knees aren't going past your toes. You can see your big toes. Now, reach your arms back behind you as you straighten your legs to a forward fold, and then sink back down to the chair and sweep the arms back up by the ears. Forward fold, straighten the legs, arms go back. Bend your knees, arms come forward and up to chair. Back to forward fold, just moving between these two positions. Bend the knees, sweep the arms, chair pose. Arms back, legs straight, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms come forward, chair. Again, find your forward fold, straightening out the legs, and bend your knees, reach the arms forward to chair. Stand up, sweep the arms out and up. Touch your palms, drop the arms to the side, and then they'll come up through the middle to find prayer. Good work. Hope those legs got a little bit of work there. Drop the arms down, step your feet out nice and wide, really far apart. Turn your right leg out, bend your knee, find warrior two. Your arms reach out to the side. Then your elbow's going to come to your thigh, your left arm reaches overhead, and we'll straighten both legs to take a big side stretch. And then sink back down, bending the front leg to side angle. Stretch, straighten the legs as much as possible, and then sink the front knee back down to find that side angle. Stretch it out, straighten the legs, side stretch, and sink and bend down to side angle. Reach the arms back out to your warrior two. Straighten your front leg, turn the right foot in and the left foot out. We'll do this all on the other side. Find warrior two. And then elbow to the thigh, reach the right arm over, straighten the legs to side stretch, and then bend back to side angle. Stretch, straighten, and sink down. Keep trying to reach that arm all the way over to the side wall. So you get a nice side stretch, and this is also going to stretch into your legs as you straighten it out. Sink and straighten, tracking that knee right over your toe as you sink it back down. Lift the arms back out to the side, warrior two. Straighten your left leg, rotate it inward. Back to the first side, turn out the right leg, find warrior two. Elbow to thigh, reach the left arm overhead. And then you're going to switch and reverse to stretch it to the back. So side angle. Then that top arm reaches back on your back leg and the front arm reaches overhead. Moving between side angle and reverse warrior, stretching the sides of the body. Back to warrior two. Thread your back arm behind. Try to hook it all the way into your hip. And then your right arm is going to reach overhead to the back wall. You can look down to your back foot or your bottom foot, reaching back. Arms back to the side, warrior two. Stretch your right leg, turn it in, turn out the left leg. Sink down, find warrior two on your left side, side angle, elbow to thigh, reach the right arm over, and then reverse warrior. So we're moving between these two positions, side angle, up and stretch back to reverse warrior. Elbow to thigh, side angle, stretch forward, reach back, reverse warrior. Side angle, stretch, and come back to warrior two. Thread your back arm behind your body. Reach up and over to stretch back in a reverse warrior, but threading that arm so it gets a little different into the back body. Reach the arms back out to warrior two. Stretch your left leg, rotate it inward. Hands to your hips. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, fold forward at your waist to take a wide-legged forward fold, and then you're just going to round up your spine, stacking yourself all the way back up. Bend into your right leg, sinking down and over to your left. So just side to side. We want to stretch out the inner thigh here. Your body can stay forward, and we still want to track those knees over our toes so we don't have any rotation in our knees. And we're shifting side to side, opening up through the inner thighs. One leg straight, the other leg bent. We're going to stay on the right side. Hands can come to the thigh. Hold it and stretch there. Switch over, hands to the left thigh. Stretch the right leg out. Flat back, forward on the diagonal. Both hands onto the legs. Rotate your hips open so your feet turn out. Release your body down and roll yourself all the way up to standing, straightening the legs. And again, the head's the last thing that comes up. Heel toe the feet in, turning the toes in, and then the heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, till you come to a parallel position with your feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, drop them down to your heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, touch. Exhale, drop it down through the middle. Inhale, reach it up, stretch. Exhale, arms to center. Shift your weight over to your left leg. Your right leg is going to pop up just on the ball of your foot. You can stay there in balance. If you want to go more into your balance and work your balance, you can take the foot into the calf or lift it up into the inner thigh. We want to squeeze the legs towards each other. Make sure that our hips and our shoulders are in line with each other. Pull the belly button in. Find your gaze. Take your hands to your heart and balance there. Standing up through that working leg so you're not sinking your weight out to the side, but lifting up and out of it. Release the foot, step down, parallel again. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, touch your palms. Exhale, hands down through the middle, prayer. Hands onto your waist. Again, other side, we're going to shift the weight to the right leg, turn the left leg out, find balance on the ball of the foot, and then lift the foot either to the calf or up into the inner thigh when you're ready, when you feel stable. If that doesn't happen, you can just leave your foot on the floor. And we're just finding that tree pose, working on our balance and stability. This really comes from the core being engaged and also your focus. You have to be focused internally to be able to balance physically. So that's really an important skill to learn. Release the leg down. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, drop them down through the midline, back to prayer. Beautiful. Close your eyes. Take some nice full breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Release your arms down to the side. Rotate your palms forward, lifting through your chest so you're finding this nice tall length through the spine. Engaging your center, coming to this mountain pose and breathing deeply, finding that internal stability. Since this is a full standing class, we will do our meditation here in our mountain pose. And relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Really try to feel the energy coming up out of the floor and starting to radiate through all of your limbs, coming up through the heels of your feet, up the back of your legs, into your center, coming up to the chest and then radiating from the chest out through the arms and the fingertips, traveling up the spine, out through the crown of the head, imagining yourself getting longer and taller. And that there's this light that's kind of radiating from the middle of the body and out through every limb, fingers, feet, crown of your head, and your tailbone. Finding this nice energy and strength and warmth inside you. Open your eyes, take your hands to your heart and bow your head down. I hope you feel energized. I hope you have a very productive day and you can get all those things marked off on your checklist that you wanted to get done today. And if not, know that it is okay and that every day is a new start. I will see you again on the next video. Thank you for joining me.